Redemption.
All right, redemption show. Behind the scenes redemption show.
Welcome to the Green Onions podcast. I am Common Sense Girl, and this is
Noah.
This is a podcast where we throw out a little nonsense,
A whole lot of sense.
and a little bit of laughter.
Oh, chuckle. That was bad. Let me okay, do it one more time.
Oh my goodness.
No, I can just freeball it now. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's it.
Oh wow.
Welcome everyone to the mess of a show.
Oh my goodness. No, how's it going?
Well, I'm unpacking the studio. We have so many Christmas decorations. The reindeer haven't come in yet. Marco isn't. It's just a big fiasco over here. There's no the snow machine.
How is Marco doing?
He's okay.
Yeah.
It's just, the snow machine. Have you ever seen the Drake and Josh movie? Mm-hmm. Do you know the Christmas one?
Yes.
Where they live in California and then they get the wood chipper and then they put the logs in and then it creates snow, like a snow-like thing.
Yeah.
That's what we got. We actually got the one from the movie. And it's a big setup.
Time out.
Taking too much time.
Time out. Do we even have that in the budget? Like, I was totally all down up until I thought about it.
Actually, I completely take that bit back because I just realized the whole Dan Schneider thing. I'm not going to be associated with that at all. Well, it is getting into Christmas, though. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to feel the spirit.
Me too. I'm
Slowly.
very Grinchy normally, but I think, I don't know, I'm trying not to be as Grinchy. But I love the Grinch. I ain't going to lie. I love it.
Yep. Before the show... I last week I bought the Charlie Brown record, and I've been playing that over and over again. But before the show, we were pouring a Coke, and what did they do? They took
they took the polar bear off and they put on the Santa, and I believe the Santa started in the 70s on the can, the Santa for Christmas, because Coke always has those very classic cans.
Yeah. I do like the new can, but now that you bring up the polar bear, he's like a forgotten friend, and I miss him.
I do miss him.
They need a different collab, like a different what would be another animal that we could put on the Coke can to symbolize Christmas time? Why have they never used a reindeer?
Bump that reindeer. It was just Rudolph. It was just Rudolph, and he needed the magic of Santa to fly. They only used his nose. Now we got flashlights and cell phones. You better put that cell phone
Wait,
up.
we got to put this stuff on the Christmas episode. Write down for next episode, reindeer food.
Reindeer food?
Reindeer food.
Reindeer food. Okay.
All right. If any of the white people as listeners know what I'm talking about, they do. Do you? No. Okay, we'll talk about it looking forward to the Christmas episode.
He was like, any of the white people, right? Because we don't know that. Like,
yeah,
reindeer food. Well, you mean the apples of the deer that's in my front yard? I don't know.
Everything like with my family around every holiday was like a tradition. Also, write down for next week what time, like how old I was until I stopped believing in Santa. Oh. Which if you heard that sentence, tune in, because that's a whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
I was getting in fights in school.
I love how he's planning for the next episode.
I'm sorry.
He hasn't even...
forward thinker.
Apparently. I mean, you forward thinking like a whole nother week or two.
I
don't know.
Time flies when you're having fun. It's good to watch paint dry if it's the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, if it's 16 Chapel.
Sistine. Like in Rome? Like.
Yes, gotcha.
That was, I don't know where that came from.
I don't know.
All right, should we get into the opener of the day?
Yes, give the people what they potentially probably want, a little food for thought.
The food for thought today comes from...
Everybody is baking their cookies.
Right now, just getting it out of the way, I do want to do a massive shout out to my Aunt Melissa.
Yeah!
She gave me her Spotify Wrapped, and we were number 2 of her top 3 podcasts. So can we give a...
Yeah!
Melissa, this is absolutely for you, and thank you, and I love you so much.
She's probably the only one that is up to date on the fan.
I know. Kaysen told me today when we were playing basketball, he said, I'm almost caught up. And I was like, we're recording one today, so you better hurry up.
Almost caught up? He's been almost caught up since first episode.
I know. Not like he has a job or anything.
But you know what? No big deal. My husband's not caught up at all. I have to remind me. He's like...
I will say, my mom is the only one that's like every single one. She just walks around the park. It's very sweet.
She walks around the park.
We're also really thankful for the people that casually put us in whenever they get the chance. To be on Spotify Wrapped on podcast is pretty cool.
I know, right? Started it.
Okay, today from the Daily Stoic, the reading, of course, is from Ryan Holiday and Stefan Hanselman. Today, let me get a deep breath. I always get so worked up.
You do.
Should we do some Lamaze breathing?
And you know what makes it worse? Neither one of us has had a kid, so I don't know why we're...
I hope I don't have a kid.
You better not. if you're the one having a kid, we need to worry. We're rich.
I think we've already fleshed out how I feel about that. Beforehand, so. Let's not talk about that on the microphone. December 6th from the Daily Stoic. The sword dangles over you. This quote by Marcus Aurelius in Meditations. Don't behave as if you are destined to live forever. What's fated hangs over you. As long as you live, and while you can, become good now. And the quote from Ryan Holiday is, there's an ancient story of a courtier, Courtier. Let me start that over. And I'll say courtier, I don't know. There's an ancient story of a courtier who had made light of the responsibilities of his king. To prove he was mistaken, the king arranged to switch places with the courtier so he could experience what it was like to be king. The king made one other adjustment. He hung a sword by a hair over the throne to illustrate the peril and burden of kingship, as well as the constant fear of assassination. We call that dangling reminder of death and difficulty the sword of Damocles. The reality is that a similar sword hangs over all of us. Life can be taken from us at any moment, and that threat can send us in one of two directions. We can fear and dread it, or we can use it to motivate us, to do good and to be good. Because the sword is dangling, and there's nothing else to be concerned with, would you rather it catch you in the middle of something shameful and a selfish act, or would you rather it catch you waiting to be good in the future?
Waiting to be good in the future.
Me too. Duh.
I don't want to be in a shameful act.
Can you imagine?
I cry.
It's the fundamental Kaizen thing too. That 1% better each day.
There we go, Noah. Welcome back.
It's been a week.
Oh my goodness.
Did that sound better? Yes. I stumbled over that one sentence.
It was probably
and I hope that word is the word that it actually is. I hope that word is the word that the word actually wording.
I don't know.
Okay. I was talking to Ryan the other day, and I was like...
Ryan Holiday, yes you were.
I always just... I'll start a bit, and then it's like a lily pad for me. So I'll say, one joke, and then that'll be, the initial lily pad. And then I'll, find the joke along the way. So I'll keep reiterating the same joke until I get to, the end destination lily pad. That's, the final joke. And he's like, yeah, you just take us along for the ride. It's great.
Pretty much. That's exactly how it does happen.
It's fun. I think as a kid, I hit, a point of... You know how, one-liners are very,
Mm-hmm.
I think I've hit a point in my life is now where, I can fill enough space, and as soon as I, see people's eyes start to glaze of, where they think I'm going, I'll hit them with it, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. They're like, yeah, that's where we were going the whole time. I don't know why we veered off in so many different exits, but okay, there we are.
Summer 2025, Nora's Comedy Tour. It is hitting your city. Check your local box office for tickets.
Yep. We'll be performing in Reno, Uruguay.
Damn, Reno. Damn, we couldn't get Vegas?
No. Not yet.
It's like, ew, Reno.
We couldn't get the dome yet. They're on the line. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, Noah.
Oh, my belly's full. That was good.
Oh yes, we had some chicken and some artichoke.
I feel like I have
dip.
stuff to burn now in my body. It's great.
Yeah, Noah cooked a really good meal.
This is one of the lower maintenance. We need to put a picture of it up on
right.
like just the two things we had. We need to do that.
Yeah,
that'll be hilarious.
But it's definitely like something
with Yami. Just
yeah. We told her we cooked the meal. Yeah. I was like, Noah cooked it. Yeah, you don't kill the chicken
really
and all.
Did.
Kill the chicken and all. Pluck that mofo. So no, what is something you look forward to every day?
Well, I look forward to every day. Well, probably at the end of the year, now, I think it's different the yearly. So I feel like I'm trying to find some sort of momentum right now to like roll over into 2025.
Yep.
So that, what was the question?
What is something you look forward to every day?
Right now, every day I'm looking forward to like building up that momentum. And I think that it's mundane and it's monotonous, but it's something I got to do right now. Building up that like resilience and momentum into a year that I want to put like 100% into, because I feel like for a lot of my life I haven't put in nearly as much as I could have. So
that's fair. Which
at 25 you're kind of like fucking around. I mean, being stupid.
Yeah.
But
yeah. You
I just want to go work out all the wrinkles before everybody else did, so I can like flick them all off and be like, I got it.
No, that's not how that
No, I'm joking. I'm doing it for me. 1% better, right? What about you, Anna?
For me, it's kind of similar because I have a few things popping off in 2025.
I'm just gonna start doing ad libs over here. Sorry.
But as of right now, 2024, what I have looked forward to every day, besides just waking up and getting that wake up call, is being able to start all over. Because when you have been around kids when they were newborn babies and you see them grow, or you've been part of their growth, it's a whole lot different than when you get kids that you've never been around with and they have their own traits in life.
Yeah.
And so I know personally I have not handled that 100% the best. And I'm not a gentle parenter. However, I have 2 different kids with 2 different personalities. So some need gentle, some need
Yep.
And so, yeah, and I have been all the time. So I need to meow some of the time. So that is what I've been looking forward to every day, starting over and regrouping. And in 2025, I'm going to be a meow kind of parent.
Kind of like a more self-reflection, I think.
Yeah.
I've never been one, but I feel like there's just a lot of... If it was a play it's a run and gun. You don't get it. You just go. And obviously hindsight's 2020. And I think you're doing a great job, is my point. Yes, there's stuff you can fix. But it's not even fixing. It's self-reflecting and trying to make better. And it's always going to be that.
Yeah.
Dang.
That was so good.
I'm killing this
that was
today.
Good. You are.
I'm in.
Chop. Yeah.
Locked
He's
in.
back.
Crisis over.
The audience is like, what happened?
He's so deep. I'm like Socrates without the little boy touching. Did he touch little boys?
I was gonna just ask you. I was like,
okay, yeah, I'm Socrates without that.
I'm like, is that Diddy's ancestor? What is the deal? But yeah, so y'all, we have decided to do. It's kind of like a segment. But it's weird news around the world.
And I haven't heard any of these, so I'm very excited.
It's a funny story. I never heard any of them either.
Oh. That was anticlimactic, I think. In some universe, I think that was a little anticlimactic.
Well, here's the reality. So unless I'm like doing something for work or for here, I don't watch the news or read the news. Like
me neither. I always remember the Runaway music video with Kanye West where the first time he talks to that little bird swan looking thing and she's watching the news, he turns off the TV and he goes, "Rule number 1 about this world, baby, never believe what's on the news." And then one song plays. I don't know if that's the exact line. It's not verbatim, but it's watch the Runaway music video. It's on YouTube. It's like 30 minutes. Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. His best album before he went... Wait, is there a beep button? Before Kanye went... We're not that high class yet. We don't actually have a beep button.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We are the noise. Okay, so this is Philadelphians will channel their inner Italian stallion at Rocky Adrian lookalike contest. These mofos ain't got nothing else better to do with their time, clearly, already.
Wait, where?
Philadelphia. They call them Philadelphians.
Oh, no. I know. I'm from Pennsylvania. Oh, gosh. They're doing a Rocky lookalike contest?
Yeah.
And with that much snow, it must be really depressing out there this time of year. Not enough people are going to the Liberty Bell.
They need to do something. They need to do something else. This is corny.
I remember going when I was a kid. It was cool. But we always went for, like, history stuff. I was, like, a museum, like...
Well, yeah, I mean, why else are you going?
That I don't remember. I remember a lot of them.
I don't remember... I remember the history, but not so much, like, in the museum. I can't tell you, I seen this painting there. I can't tell you that.
Like, seeing the Liberty Bell and being like, do they know it's cracked? I was that young, so I'm pretty sure... I could get more out of coming. I mean, why is there a rope around it? It's right. Yeah, it's a big bell, but there's a butt crack on it.
Right. That's a normal kid mentality thought.
Not even a straight butt crack, like a crooked one.
So, let me read this. Couples who look awkward on skates and on dates can celebrate their cute clumsiness on Philadelphia's Rocky Fest on Friday, which is today.
Okay, if it's a Rocky Fest, I'm in.
Hold your horses. You might not be in. We're only in the first paragraph. Okay. We're only in the first paragraph. You might feel some type of way later on.
Okay.
Features a Rocky and Adrian lookalike contest.
Adrian!
I love you. The evening event at the University of Pennsylvania's 1923 ice rink is meant to echo the pair's first date in the classic 1976 film. Rocky never actually dons ice skates in the scene, but instead shuffles alongside his best friend Pauline's sister as she tries to stay upright. The winners will get dinner at South Philadelphia's iconic Victor Cafe, where the servers sing opera along with a hotel stay and a $250 certificate for a Rocky-themed gift shop. They can only buy one damn item in that shop. I promise you.
Honestly, can I be honest? You can finish the article, but I don't... Like, this is good for Philadelphia. I don't think they have anything going for them tourist-wise other than the Sixers. I'm serious. At this time of year, nobody's going to... It's so cold. Other than the Sixers, but they suck right now, too. So it's like, let them have Rocky Fest. Next weird news.
No, we're going to continue to read this. They are, no. Philadelphia served as a backdrop to the popular Rocky franchise, something the city is celebrating nearly 50 years later with a 5-day festival that grew out of the inaugural Rocky Day last year. The events this week have included a mural unveiling, movie marathons, talks on the enduring appeal of the Sylvester Stallone character, and a bus tour of favorite scenes.
Cool.
Meanwhile, a second cast of the Rocky statue was unveiled at the top of the Rocky Steps at the Philadelphia Museum of Art.
Also cool.
The original was featured in Rocky 3 and will remain there through December 31st. Oh, I want to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
I'm
what
like,
I
I want to
said
go
at
there.
the beginning.
This statue represents everything that the Rocky film stands for: resilience, heart, and the unbreakable bond between Rocky and the people of Philadelphia.
And
Stallone said in a statement, I like that story. I didn't think it was weird.
I like that story too.
I should have probably read it first.
That wasn't weird enough.
No, it wasn't weird. I was
Dinkelberg was weirder.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I don't have it pulled up, everybody. It's okay.
But yes. So,
boom.
What's next? You got a question for me?
I might. Can I just say I got the party pack of Doritos last week when I went to the grocery store? Because I'm trying to segment my sugar for reasons I don't want to explain. And I tried every Doritos flavor. And this is the last one. The last one was guava because I liked how it looked pink. What was my second favorite? Just a Doritos tier list, top 3.
Mine is pineapple.
I loved pineapple.
And orange.
I loved mango. I hope that's one.
You mean mandarin?
Turmeric was weird. Man, I liked pineapple. I do like the guava. And I liked watermelon, I think. I like fruity shit. I'm not fruity, but I like fruity shit. Well, I can sometimes... Never mind.
I mean, all of them are fruits.
Well, turmeric's a fruit.
Well, it's not a fruit.
That one looks like pit. Like, not even
But
pit.
you know, turmeric's very healthy for you.
Okay.
I mean,
and I like
it helps your liver.
I like the sugar in those. It's like cane. It's like
turmeric
straight.
helps your liver, and you can cook with it, too.
Yeah. It didn't taste terrible. It was just the color is why I drank it first. It looked...
I only like 2 flavors.
Dark green.
The mandarin orange
brown.
and pineapple. That's it.
Okay. I liked pineapple. I liked
Pineapple's
mango.
my favorite. I love pineapple everything.
Okay, wait.
Makes me happy.
What is both a blessing and a curse in your life, Anna?
My wisdom and discernment. So, and I don't say that to be cocky. So now I know it's considered wisdom and discernment. However, I did not know that when I was a kid. And now that I'm older, and even when I was a kid, like, it would get me kind of in some trouble with other kids because they're just like, you're reading me. And it's not that I'm reading them, but it's just this, I don't want to say I can see the future, but it's just like this wisdom, like,
the future. Wait, is that a Travis Scott line?
But I can
see the future. We're looking like we're meadows to
this
the
walking
sky.
CD player.
Okay, wait, go
here.
again.
This walking
Keep
CD
going.
player.
My aunt would always, Aunt Cheryl, anytime you'd say something, she'd just start singing what you just said back to you, like in a song, and I always loved her for that. I mean, she's still alive, and I love her still.
And it's probably like on point too. Like, it's a good beat.
So good, and her voice was amazing. I was just like, how are you doing this?
See,
Like, how does your mind work that fast? And I think that's probably why I do it now, because I like revered it so much as a kid. Not to cut you off. Continue.
Yes. I mean, but no, yes, you do that all the time. Not cut me off, but
well, that too. I think we both do. We find our pockets.
Yeah, it's our charm. Yeah. It really is. Like, what's the conversation between us with no cutting off? But I think it's a blessing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm kidding. Okay.
I think it's a blessing, but it's also a curse. Especially when you're trying to tell someone something and they're just kind of like, I don't understand. And it's like, you get flustered. Like, how the hell you don't understand what I'm telling you? Like, you don't see it. But it's because I have that futuristic little
I agree.
vision. And it's kind of wild because, I don't know, we were talking about something a few months ago and I was like, yeah. And you're just like, how do you know? I'm like, I just know. Like, I mean, granted, you were okay with me just saying I know. You didn't go deep and just be like, oh, she doesn't know. But there's idiots who do, and it's just like...
Well, it's also sometimes I probably know, but I try... I think I'm holding out hope for it to end up a little different. Oh. Do you ever do that?
Yeah. I can see you doing that.
Yeah. And it never does.
And Auntie just sits here, and I'm just like, okay.
Not going back to the existential podcast last week. That's what that one's called, and it'll never come out. The existential crisis.
You never know. You never know.
I'm never going to listen to it. No, but blessing and a curse for me. Probably the way... I think. I don't know. I think... way I like how I think on some days, and then other days I don't know why I'm doing it. I should have myself.
Like how you think too hard on certain situations.
I tell myself I should have done this, I should have done that, I could have done. And
yesterday
I dumb myself all the time. Like coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, you do.
But I think I'll always subconsciously do that. It's gonna be wanting to move forward, not hearing it as loud, and that's my thing. My brain, even that, me tailing off into whatever I was just talking about, then answers the primary question. It's just how I think. I think I find rabbit holes very easily.
Or you try to. Because you do. I definitely will say you definitely doubt yourself a lot. Even when you're making the right decision. It's like...
Yeah.
Yesterday, perfect example. Made the right decision, but yeah, you were like, wow. And it was like, oh my God.
Fell out.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
This fucking catheter fell out. And yeah, now, okay, I slept fine last night. I'm not going to lie, that one did not keep me up. It took me leaving the situation to understand I did the right thing.
You definitely did the right thing, but you did.
Talking to the police. That's it. I just don't like talking to them. They were there on a wellness check. It was not anything bad, but I listened to too much NWA growing up.
You did. I was like, I'm not afraid of the police, and I am black. But you are like, oh my gosh, the police. I'm like, what is the problem? And
boiled down, listening to too much NWA is why I'm scared of the police. We won't get into the whole 4-episode long story that is actually why I am. But
yeah, because I'm like, I have no issues. I'm like, yo, officer, I need your. I have no problem calling 911.
I take back what I'm saying. I have unlearned a lot of my anxieties with them.
I hope so, because we kind of need them
in this area.
Yeah, it's very aristocratic.
Yeah. Where were we?
Oh, I do have another weird story too.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
This one may actually be weird. So the world's oldest known wild bird lays an egg in Hawaii at the age of 74. He was creeping up on them Moses years. The oldest known wild bird in the world has laid an egg at the ripe age. They said ripe. That is just...
Man, that's devious.
Right.
They're
ripe
throwing
age.
That bird under the bus.
Yep,
dude.
ran it over and probably gonna cook it. At the age of 74. Her first in 4 years. 4 years? Who's she?
I got family members that haven't made it to 74.
Is she Eve of the birds? Like, what is the deal? Why is she having all these babies?
Wait, but also 74.
And
7 plus 4 equals 11.
But
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going. But
what made it even worse? Her last time she had some babies when she was 70.
That's insanity.
Like,
could you imagine a human doing that?
I'm sure there's one human in the world that's done that, but I hope not.
It would come out like a boiled egg.
It sure would. Oh.
Could you imagine a boiled fetus?
decided to
I just made my own stomach turn.
impregnate a 70-year-old human. Like, who? No.
Who knows?
Y'all.
Let's not even think of that hypothetical right
if
now.
y'all know somebody or know a story, please send it our way. Send it our way, because I want to
Send it our way and get them neutered.
Because I want to know what is the dealio, and where can I get that golden egg from? Anyways, back to the story.
Oof.
The long-winged seabird named Wisdom.
What? The short-winged feather cat named Samson. No, the short-winged feather cat named Knowledgeable. Like, what the hell?
Well, I'm sure it does have a lot of wisdom at 74. I mean, it's seen a lot.
Okay, bird wisdom. Are we going to start teaching that in schools now?
They have had to probably dodge bullets. Like, they've had a whole war. They've seen a lot in 74 years, honey.
That bird has a purple heart.
Exactly. Like, it is just,
That bird can say to every bird ever, y'all are all here because I got laid. Right. And then just call it a day.
But named Wisdom, a Lazen albatross returned to Midway Atoll National Wildlife Refuge at the northwestern edge of the Hawaiian archipelago.
So it's in good climate. I was wondering that. That might be why.
And laid what experts estimate may be her 60th egg. She a ho-ho.
Heck no.
I wonder did
we
she
don't
have
know what
I wonder
bird culture's like.
I wonder did she have the same baby daddy for all of them?
We don't know what bird culture's like.
Well, no, probably not, because some of them had to die.
We don't know what bird culture's like. It could be... that could be, like, very promiscuous. I mean, not what is promiscuous? Very not promiscuous?
Yeah.
Yeah, very not promiscuous. Bird culture. 2025.
So they need to stop tweaking all over then if you're just going to be twerking everywhere. Anyways, the specific region of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service said in a Facebook post this week, Wisdom and her mate, can't pronounce
What's
that
her
name.
Mate?
Her mate's name is Akikamahi, had returned to the atoll in the Pacific Ocean to lay and hatch eggs since 2006. Oh, she's been having the same partner for a while.
That's what I mean.
Okay, she ain't a ho-ho.
I'm with Wisdom.
Wisdom is not a ho-ho.
I fucks with Wisdom.
Oh, good fact is coming up. Lazen albatrosses mate for life and lay one egg per year.
Wait, that's actually really cool. Mm-hmm. One forever?
Yeah.
So she's been having them since 14. We need to talk to Samantha bird, because how old's her partner? I was all for bird culture until now. I'm worried that this old ass man slept with a 14-year-old albatross. How did we?
Well, I don't know, but
we don't know.
They said in this article.
Let's just say they're both 14 when the first egg was laid.
We're gonna assume this, but Akamahahi has not been seen for several years, and Wisdom began interacting with another male when she returned last week. See?
No. Well, maybe he died.
He probably did die. He laying eggs.
That's fine. Let Wisdom continue to...
He is doing too much.
Let Wisdom continue to flap her flaps.
He had to take that Viagra, so he just, whoop, it was time for him to go.
We can let Wisdom flap her flaps. They're probably
she been flapping them. It sounds like she been flipping
by now.
Every egg got a new baby daddy.
Every time she's flying, they're very close to the water.
Mm-hmm. We are optimistic.
They ain't flaps anymore. They're curtains.
They're curtains. With the wind. Gone with the wind. We are optimistic that the egg will hatch. Right. I don't know how. But anyways, we are optimistic that the egg will hatch. Jonathan,
we need more rights for the albatrosses. We need more albatross rights.
They got a lot of rights, clearly. They live until 74.
Oh, you're right. Wait, what's the standard age of, like, when humans pass away now? Can you look that up? Jarvis? What's life expectancy?
Jarvis. Anyways, let me finish this article really quick. We are optimistic that the egg will hatch. Jonathan Pilsner, a supervisory wildlife biologist at Midway Atoll National Wildlife.
78 years. So that bird is almost at a human life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
We need to get her on the show.
She'd be like, caw. Like, that's all we're going to hear the whole episode. Caw.
I'll send my carrier pigeon to extend the invite to
Okay,
this
Moses.
albatross.
Every year, millions of seabirds return to the refuge to nest and raise their young. Wow.
Nest?
Albatross.
Albatross.
Right. Albatross parents take turns incubating an egg for about 2 months.
That's the Bird Island jail.
Well, that's cool. At least they take turn, incubating the egg. Chicks fly out to sea about 5 to 6 months after hatching. Wow.
To what?
They're on maternity leave for a long time. They spend most of their lives flying over the ocean and feeding on squid and fish eggs.
That's so cool, actually. Could you imagine doing like every kid they have, they take a road trip. They're like, okay, I'll be back in 6 months.
I would love that.
He does all the dirty work. Literally. When she gets back, the bird's ready to fly. All she's got to do is have another one.
Literally. Yes.
Dang.
She just pops a squat. But they both take turns every 2 months
That's very
incubating
cute.
them little bastards. So that's awesome.
Yeah. That way the bird gets the father's nutsack warmth. And the little bird also gets the...
I can't with you.
Wait, what? The gooch warmth? What? Are we allowed to say gooch? I feel like we're far enough into the podcast where I'm allowed to say gooch.
We have said so much things that probably are not right.
I think they're right.
Okay, I'm glad you stick by it. You strong.
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
What the hell?
I got a little thing in my throat. Pause. A scratch.
Because I can go there. What is your favorite little luxury that you allow yourself?
Oof.
No, well.
Now?
I guess now.
Probably playing guitar. Yeah. Playing guitar in like 2K probably. I've been trying to learn both. Well, 2K is easy, but mostly learning guitar.
So that's a luxury you've allowed yourself?
Yeah, because I wouldn't segment time for it in the past.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so now, like dedicating, I've been doing like 45 minutes a day. And last night was the first time it didn't feel like I was stupid. So like, like finger dexterity? Mm-hmm. Like telling your hand it needs to go a place and it's not going a place. And then last night it actually felt like I was getting a better mind-finger connection.
Gotcha.
Instead of mind-body, it's mind-phalange connection.
Phalanges.
Phalangas.
I hear Little Mermaid.
Phalangus. Or if you're from Albatross World. I just burped.
Okay, so my luxury, and I can't even say it's something that I really allow myself. I just kind of grew up doing this, so it's just natural. But between my hair, nails,
Oh wait, is this what like fun?
Yeah.
So probably playing basketball more.
Okay.
Okay, now you can go.
I mean, you could have took it any way you wanted.
Okay, those three things. I want it to be reading in 2025.
I do want to read.
We should get Kindles and like download the same books and like try to get through it and get through all like the books in a year.
Yes, let's do it.
That would be a good thing. And then we talk about it. Mm-hmm. That would be a great idea.
Yes, and it'll push us.
Write that down.
Yes.
To read.
Because the more we read, the better. And then we can be like Oprah and have a book club.
No, nobody's going to be like Oprah. Nobody's going to be like anybody. We're done mentioning people. Forever.
We're done not mentioning people.
Fictional characters are fine.
Or we're gonna be like
movie actors are not fine, but the characters the movie actors play are fine.
We're gonna be like a book club. Where we can
that
recommend,
would be fun.
We can recommend books.
That'd be, we do like a, yep, perfect. I'm in.
Yes.
So in. Put Hatchet on that list. And put It Happened in the Midnight Fart Town. Just trust me on this.
What are you doing?
She's actually writing it down. Holy crap. And then...
These are books he wants to write.
The Glitter Gourd Strikes Thrice.
I am out. I am out. Drop a mic. We're done.
Okay, that was a good one.
Oh my goodness, Noah. So.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Is that all our... Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah. We're just chilling now.
Yeah.
So, like, point-wise,
what is your goal, a goal, for next year?
A goal. One?
Yeah. I mean, you ain't got to tell your whole family business.
Go to the podiatrist.
Oh, okay.
My toes really fucked up.
So his goal is to take care of his health.
I think it's broken. I've had a black toenail since last year, and it's like it's getting to the point where it's like a
they gonna remove
talon.
the whole. Yeah, they gonna remove the whole toenail.
I hope so. They need to remove the toe.
Oh Lord!
I think it's actually doing more, like less for my balance. No, I can't say that. I don't know what it's. I really hope I don't lose my toe. No, it's the one next to it.
Oh, you don't need that toe.
You said that so affirmatively.
You don't.
You don't actually?
No, I mean, you seen Jerry?
Does he not have a toe?
Yeah, he doesn't have a middle finger toe.
Oh, that's hilarious. Case into me when I told him about it when we were playing basketball. He looked at me and he goes, "You don't want to be the guy with 9 toes." And I said, "I have always wanted to be the guy." With 9 toes.
Yeah, Jerry.
Look at the track record of my life,
Yeah, Jerry,
and socks. So
yeah, and
boom,
it doesn't
boom.
fit. It doesn't fit any different. Like Jerry has 9 toes. Matter of fact,
Can
my
you
dad.
still run?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
I think you would just learn.
And I
I'm
mean, they
pretty
can
good
put
at
a
learning.
and that's only if you want. They can put a spacer in between there if you really have balance issues, but you shouldn't.
I wouldn't.
And then
It would be how they curl afterwards that I'd be worried about. That'd be a little nasty. All right, what? I'm thinking way too far ahead.
It's like what?
I would just wear socks all the time.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And then, funny story talking about people with,
Ooh.
not all their ligaments.
An ice cube just went down. I thought I was choking, and I was like, oh, it'll melt.
Yeah, it'll melt. You'll be fine. I mean, it turned a little blue for a while there, but you'll be all right. My dad used to always say he only had a 45. And growing up, I always used to think it was a gun. So I would, tell kids at school, like, my dad has a 45. Well, my dad was like in the World War II. Yeah, I have old parents. And so he really did. He had 4 fingers on one hand and 5 on the other. So he'd always say, I have a 45.
He was in World War II?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
You have never told me this. That's like one of the coolest facts of all time.
Well, you're welcome. Now you know.
Jeez.
I mean,
he has 4 fingers on one hand?
Yeah.
How did people shake his hand?
He just shook his hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had no problem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He
That's so cool. Did he lose it?
In the war, yeah.
Jeez.
But it's just kind of funny because he was protecting the Berlin Wall.
That is so cool.
So yeah, he has a 45. Well, he had a 45. Somebody got 45 in the ground.
Bones.
Yeah, termites on. He still got a 45.
Not termites. Man, I've always thought about that. Do you think if you ever lost something, like when you got to heaven, you got it back? And you're like, this is how good it felt? Like, this is how good it could have felt the whole time? Or like any of the injuries you accumulate down here?
Good question. Should we call up God and ask him?
Welcome to the God section of the Green Onions podcast, where we call up Jesus and ask him what's really going on.
You probably sent us to voicemail.
What were you saying yesterday? The chance thing. Well, we were talking about how like I gave you another chance, and this is what you do with it.
He's like, oh Lord, and you just told me last week you would never do nothing stupid again, and you did it again.
Look at you now. Look, it's back in the same shit I just got you out of last week.
Yeah, and you have the nerve to call me. You go to back in line. Go to back in line. You number 13.
Take your number. I'm sitting around here on my translucent orb.
Right.
Twiddling my thumbs and solving shit, and you come here with the same bullshit.
Right. Just different day.
Different day. We're trying down here.
He's like, no, you ain't trying. You ain't trying. You doing the same
I'm giving you the will to try.
He's like, I'm giving you the whole layout, and here you are.
Enchilada.
Yeah, you over here.
And you're still in the kiddie pond, twiddling your little bird feet. Your albatross feet.
I don't know what to do, Lord. You don't know what to do. I gave you a whole book of what to do.
I don't.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't believe that.
He did give us a whole book.
He didn't write it.
It solves problems.
It does solve. I will agree with that.
It solves problems.
I will agree with
that.
that.
So whether it's Socrates or Moses, it doesn't matter.
Socrates was in. Okay.
No, he was not. I don't even know why I brought him up because I guess they.
Well, actually,
I feel like they aren't they in the same era.
That's a good point. No, not at all.
No, not at all. You're right.
Way off. But those eras always get muddled for me. Like, when was Rome built? If Rome wasn't built in a day, but Rome was around while Jesus was around, who made? I don't know.
I don't know. Their outfits look the same.
What's up, Yami? You want to say hi?
We have a special guest in our lounge.
Yeah, she's just walking around.
Yeah, Yami. I think her movie went off.
You want to reset it? I can keep them entertained for a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, let me find a weird news story. So guess what, y'all? I bought for my first time a Netflix subscription because I wanted to watch the Man on the Inside. 10 out of 10 show. I watched it in a couple nights. The other subscription I decided to purchase was NBA League Pass, because let's be honest, why are so many subscriptions? Like YouTube TV, does anybody know what that costs a month for the base plan? YouTube TV with all like the stupid channels like Spike or whatever the shit, it costed $73. So I was like, let's get to the root of this. All I want to do is watch a basketball game. So I went to NBA League Pass, and it was only $15. So now I have two $15 charges coming out. And also, McDonald's, another app I downloaded, has... if you go on there, they do daily deals. And I got...
Yeah, they do, man. I earned a lot of points off that
2
stuff.
days ago, I got a 20-piece nugget and a basket of fry for $8.99. And I don't care if it's cat meat. $8.99 is...
Dude, you missed the 20-piece. No, they have the 10-piece for $1 a few days ago. Yeah.
What?
Honey,
Well, today they got, if you buy a 6-piece, you get a 6-piece. So now I know what I'm doing after the gym.
But, dude, I'm telling you, honey. Yes. And you earn points so fast on the McDonald's app.
I already had like 4,000 based on that one person.
Yeah.
And you just do tap to pay? Mm-hmm. Also, what are your feelings on the McRib? Have you ever had it?
Okay.
I either know people that love it, never had it, or throw up when you mention it.
So, I personally have never tried it. Jerry has tried it. But it deterred me from wanting to try it. And I occasionally, I'll do something.
I think I tried it at one point and I didn't hate it.
No, but here's the problem. I can't get it out of my head. I have a friend. She worked on the Jeffrey Dahmer case.
Yep, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, need I say any more?
I'm out.
And so, anyway, she showed me pictures. We were in college or whatever. We did a report or whatever on it. Okay, so that already freaks me out. Serial killers, they're not my friends.
Wait, did he eat them?
But he compared eating a McRib to eating a person.
Oh, I'm out.
So now I'm good.
Never again.
Like we good. I don't need to.
And I think the
Because
time I
it's in
ate
my
the
head
McRib,
now.
I was like 4 years old. So let's just not.
Yeah. So it's in my
Let's not
head.
shame little Noah for eating a McRib when he didn't know any better.
Well, yeah, exactly. But still, no shame, no judgment.
shame.
Yeah. But I
No
can't.
shame.
I can't
No
get it out of
cakes.
my head to even try it now because I'm like,
Yeah, now every time I can't even look. Even the brown color's unsettling. Like, who wants to get brown food from a restaurant other than like a steak or like something that saucy, like Salisbury steak, for example?
I don't like Salisbury steak.
Everybody's the restaurant, the house.
Chop House.
Well, don't say it.
We're gonna say it. Chop
It's just
House.
old people food.
What?
It really is. They have great drinks, but like that food is so underseasoned. And a Salisbury steak.
Well, I've never been to that Chop House. The Chop House I've been to was in Knoxville.
Last time I went was like a year ago, 2 years ago.
But
Maybe it's different. Staff
Well,
changed.
Knoxville Chop House is good. So I've never tried the Franklin one.
Turnover. Maybe I'm wrong. But
Or maybe you got the cook that doesn't know how to season.
It's kind of like Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah.
You walk in and I feel a little discriminated against just for having tattoo. Or wearing a hat. Or being who I am.
Young. You're over here talking about your tattoos. I'm like,
Or
you
not
mean basically
drinking.
for being young? Because I'm like,
Or not drinking black coffee.
Unless you're on a cane and you got arthritis in your back.
I will say Cracker Barrel is like the place for like little white girls to get employed and like smile, and then all the weird old dudes just throw you as a bunch of money. If I had if I got reincarnated and I had a choice, I don't know what I would pick. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'd probably be like Snoopy or something. I'd love to be Snoopy. But like the traumatic war story that he goes through in the Halloween, that's what I've been doing every, like, the holidays I've been spending, like, here. I just watch the Charlie Brown specials for him.
Oh, that's nice.
The Halloween one's my favorite. Did I faint? When Linus is in the pumpkin patch waiting for the great pumpkin. Did I faint? I'm the most sincere. This is the most sincere pumpkin patch.
Lord. I love how you toggle, because you were talking about the little chicks in the Cracker Barrel and how if you got reincarnated, then you went straight up to Charlie Brown. That's what you've been doing. I'm like, wow.
That was a pretty long. That was a far reach.
Yeah, it was. But
do I toggle too much?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
now that I'm starting to think, I don't know where my brain draws the link. You know what I mean? Like the connector.
You know what it is?
That's a little weird.
It's that you had Coca-Cola with the Santa from the 70s on it. That's what
and I had a read.
And who knows?
I'm already geeked
Coke,
out.
This Coke may be from the 70s.
I'm good with that. That's the stuff to get the rust out of your car.
That's even worse. It's going to get the rust hopefully out of our livers. I don't know.
Well, I think
the world is a brighter place.
I think the world is a brighter place when me and you are sitting at this round table discussing things.
We need to get us a Sons of Anarchy table.
Is that like the what?
Have you ever seen Sons of Anarchy?
No, I've had people tell me to watch it.
You just need to look up. Well, it is a great show. I definitely love it. But
I
their
was
table
Breaking
where they
Bad
have their
over
club
Sons of
when they have
Anarchy.
their club meetings, that table's freaking awesome.
Is it like the last table, like the Last Supper table?
Yeah,
Like just
but it has
huge?
the Reaper. What? It's a badass table.
Okay.
I know.
Probably not, because I went. Sorry, I went from Breaking Bad to. I tried to get into Vikings. That show sucked. I tried to get into Archer. That show sucked. And then I landed. Archer didn't suck all the way through. The CW shows, they jumped the shark. Well, in that era, the CW shows jumped the shark so hard at a season. It's like, what the heck am I watching? Like Flash for the first 2 seasons, I was totally invested, totally into it. And then like time travel got introduced and like, I was like, why? Also, and there was another show that was like that. It was, I do like supernatural. Like there are some shows like Psych or detective shows where you like the characters. They can kind of do that.
Yeah.
Because you're not that invested in the story.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a set storyline.
No, and that's why I really do like the new shows that are coming out, like the exclusive ones, because they only keep it to like 8 episodes, so everything's pretty tight. But yeah, where'd that start? I was trying to pull it back. I was trying to find another route to take to pull it back to what we were originally talking about.
I didn't even remember what we were originally talking about. It just went so wherever.
Shows.
Oh, yes, the Sons of Anarchy table.
Yep.
We do need one.
Never got into Walking Dead either. I could just keep going.
I got into it, but
see how that show jumps the shark at some point?
But here's the thing. They made a drastic mistake with me. They killed off a main character, and I read the comic book, so that's what makes it even worse.
So you were invested in that.
Kinda, and I'm not a comic book reader. Jerry is, but I was like, if I'm paying for this crap, I might as well start reading this, But they killed off a main character. They killed off actually 2 main characters. The first hoe, I didn't mind. But that second one, I was like, wait, hold on.
Why?
Yeah, it didn't make sense. And so I never watched it after that.
See, Breaking Bad
was a good show.
Did that perfectly. And then you just see Jesse's soul, like, it's so good. I like that. I watched Dexter. But even Dexter jumped the shark at a point. Like, after the Trinity killer and then the other girl gets in. Because I think the family dynamic in the first seasons of Dexter is what made it so, like, antithesis-y, where I, like, really liked, like, that he had to be this. But when that went away and he was allowed to go buck wild, I never watched it after that.
He was allowed to go buck wild.
Like, I didn't like that there wasn't any depth to the character anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I do like about the shows now. They're not like, they don't have to put out another season if they don't want to. Mm-hmm. And you can write shows like that. I think Atlanta did that the best. Yeah,
Atlanta was good.
Atlanta's still my favorite show. Probably Breaking Bad, Atlanta. Well, Atlanta, Breaking Bad. I don't know a third. Yeah.
I like a lot.
Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. See, that show you can just put on.
I like that show, but I would have not naturally watched it on my own. Like, I don't really gravitate towards comedic shows. I gravitate toward violent, semi-realistic shows.
I like comedic. It makes my brain turn off. I can't watch Bachelor. I can't watch. It's just so scripted to me.
Well, I think that stuff is
written
stupid.
So dumb and so objectified-y that I just hate it. I can't watch it.
The first season of Bachelor was probably the most authentic, and maybe because we were getting into that reality TV, where reality TV literally probably was reality TV.
I do like Survivor.
Survivor is still good.
Yeah,
Survivor. Agree. I mean, you really can't.
They got a little too woke, but now they're like leaning into it the right way, and that's fine.
But the first season of Bachelor, I think it was the only season. After that, it got crazy.
I think we need to bring back Flavor of Love, but with Soulja Boy.
Nah.
Soulja Love.
Stop playing.
Soulja Full Love. Actually, get me school. That would be an idea he would do right now. Soulja for Love. Mm-hmm. Instead of Flavor for Love.
Okay. You need to take care of baby mama and just stop playing.
He's not Nick Cannon. Flavor of Flav's
Nick Cannon takes care of his
chain
kids.
on Flavor of Love or whatever. That huge clock. He was so funny.
With his turtle looking self.
Baby. Yeah.
I'm just like, how these beautiful women even want to place their mouth on a turtle? Like,
they want money. Turtles are green, money is green. Green.
Ancient turtle.
And Christmas trees are green. And we're gearing up for this holiday season and getting through the holiday season. I hope everybody's getting through it just peachily and greatly and super super indipitously.
My 20-year-old niece is coming back to Tennessee. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes. My little duck.
You got anything planned?
No, just pick her little butt up from the airport. I mean, we're going to have, so of course Christmas is going to be all out this year. Especially with the food and stuff. And then we have actually a family photo shoot in January. Getting her registered for school. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know what else we have planned. She wants to go to Dollywood. We'll have to see.
Dollywood's so fun.
Because the 4-year-old will turn 5. She's having a big birthday. Ooh, ooh.
Dollywood is...
I love Dollywood.
It's the best place to people watch.
It is.
And it's just fun. And if you go with the Christmas lights... Mm-hmm. And East Tennessee is just beautiful to begin with.
I love East Tennessee.
That's just great.
If I had to not live in Middle Tennessee... I mean, I lived there for 5 years, East Tennessee. It's my jam. Yeah. My dream home actually is in East Tennessee.
My dream home for the fall is a cabin in Gatlinburg. Summer, like a place on the beach. Mm-hmm. And winter, like a ranch in Wyoming.
Nice.
So you get all of them. And like the best, like peak season of place ratio.
Yeah.
I think. Right?
Yes. No, I got you. I got you. I knew where you were going. I was like, okay.
I gotta just throw it and like see how many. Like, it's like tax. I feel like my brain is like tax. Like I throw everything up and this as many as you can pick up.
I was like, I picked up all the pebbles. But yes, no. Whoop, whoop. So super excited about that. I'm really excited because it's going to be technically, yeah, more traditional. Like it is the cooking part of what my family does because we love to cook during the holidays. But we're adding Jerry's Hispanic culture, so we are doing.
That's going to be so fun.
Yes, a
and
very,
delicious.
very, very Hispanic holiday. So it's going to be exciting.
Such good food.
And the little babies, they are going to get some Mexicano. So they're super excited. We're making tamales.
Oof.
Chicken, beef, and pork. Yeah.
That's like the tacos we had.
Mm-hmm. So we are doing that. We're doing our Mexican punch. The boy, he did ask
Why did the Kendrick lyric come up? The boy, where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet.
He did ask for some dressing because I made dressing last year when we had our first Christmas.
Oh, like Thanksgiving dressing. Mm-hmm. So good.
But here's the thing: it's a lot of work.
Is it?
It's a lot of work.
That's the stuffing, right? Dressing is the stuffing.
No.
Or dressing is the cranberry thing.
I mean, you can use cranberry for either one, but stuffing normally goes inside. It's more like a stovetop kind of consistency.
Like a stovetop stuffing.
Yeah, that's stuffing. Dressing is like cornbread.
See, why do we gotta classify? Why we gotta segregate?
Because white folks do stuffing, black folks use dressing.
Okay, so if I have stuffing, is stuffing dressing and dressing stuffing is my main question.
No. Mm-mm.
Like ingredients wise, like down to the minute detail of it being in a turkey or in a pan.
No. Mm-mm.
What's the ingredients different?
Stuffing is more of like a bread kind of consistency, which is seasonings. There's no extra to it. Okay.
I'm down with that. Then I've had dressing my whole life.
No, you had stuffing.
No, I didn't.
So what did you have?
I had...
Did your dressing have like some celery, some cornbread, some carrots, maybe some onion?
Not carrot.
Maybe some people put turkey or gizzards in it.
It was in a pan.
It don't matter if it's in a pan or It don't matter. It's the consistency.
I love how I fell back on my own.
You're like, it was
like
in a pan.
logic.
I mean,
like,
all of it's in a pan at some point, whether it's up a turkey's
my own
or
logistic fallacy got me out of this conversation.
You know what? I'm gonna have to now. I'm probably gonna have to just make both, just to give you the two different ones.
Okay.
Like, this is stuffing.
Just
this
make one bowl of each.
You're gonna be like, what? I mean, they're both good, but people of color normally do a dressing.
Okay.
And then peach people normally do a stuffing.
Peach.
Yeah, y'all peach. Y'all ain't white.
Yeah, you're right.
And we're all kinds of different shades.
We're all from the same
Eve or this bird.
Yeah, Adam. Or Eve or this bird is the name of the episode.
That bird is still having babies.
We all from Eve or this bird.
I'm telling you, she having babies every year.
That was a crazy news fact. Rocky was cool.
That one was a cool one.
Like, Philadelphia needs something. I've thought about it. We do have a lot of stuff. Like Cheekwood. We have like we could go out and do whatever we wanted. Philadelphia, all you got is like turn the furnace on, hope you don't freeze, and smoke cigarettes.
Oh, Lord. I'm sure it's more to it. I don't know. Ducky has been living there for what, 5-6 years, so she can probably tell me.
Yeah,
she would probably be like,
I'm completely wrong. I'm probably I don't even think I'm not completely right. I know I'm completely wrong.
She probably don't even care what's in Philadelphia. As long as she has her tattoo artist, that's all she cares about.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all she's worried about. She's like, do you know good tattoo artists? Girl,
I do.
I need your butt to get in school. I don't give a damn about your tattoo.
Don't let me tell her.
Listen, like she said, I said, where does all your money go? And she's like, on my body. And I'm like, what? And that's when she started showing me her tattoos. And it's funny because she was like me. Like, we look just alike and everything. And I was like, wait, hold on. What?
Where did this come from?
Right. Her tattoos, her piercing. I was like, oh, wow. I says, cover it up. You look like me now. Who are you? I'm like, oh, okay, that's where your money goes.
I don't know. I think every tattoo recently I've gotten, I tell my dad, I think like my back especially, I'd be like, say goodbye to my back because the last time you'll see it looking like this. And he's like, bye back. And I'm like, and I just walk out. Yeah. I think he's accepted it. I think you got to.
I'm like, yeah.
You kind of have to.
Can you imagine disowning your family or your friend because they got a tattoo? That's
kind
of awkward.
I know people that like their parents were that freaking crazy.
That's awkward.
And I talk to them, and like if I'm at work and they're telling stories, I'm sitting there, I'm like, how did you not just walk out? Like, I don't know. And like, why do you still listen to them? Why do you still listen to anything, like any opinion
there is a lot of, as we know from my situation, worse things that you should disown a person for. Exactly. And a tattoo is not it, and who they sleep with is definitely not it.
You're right. I agree with you. I'm accepting.
Like when you abandon, aka your children, if you listening out there, then I disown your ass. Oh my God.
Y'all. We might have to wrap up a little soon.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you guys doing?
We're doing the podcast.
It's so late and there's a kid on my bed.
My father just got home for the holidays. So, Anna, do you want to read the thing and then sign us out?
I will. Oh, my goodness. She's in it for the dog. Oh, my goodness. So cute.
Should we just, I think we should just, do you want to just sign off now?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Y'all, we are out. Bye.
Happy holidays, and then we'll see you next week.
We will.
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And,
hey, how are you?
Hi. We just drove up. We got so close, and he's coming.